Hello and welcome back to Is Your Six Covered? We're having some fun tonight. We're doing a little chatting since TR's with his friend. We're definitely doing it over here on the Is Your Six Covered channel, but I got three crazy great people. So let's get started. We got why don't you go ahead, Curious, Bald and Curious.
Hi there, everybody. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody loosened up their belts, ate some good food, drink some good booze, and enjoy life.
Very cool. All right, Daniel. Thanks for showing up, Bald and Curious.
Well, hello there. Thanks for having me on. And I got to move outside here. And hopefully I don't get disconnected again.
All right. Well, you know how to find us.
Yeah, I'm on my phone tonight, folks, so I can't read the chat. And everyone's falling asleep here because everyone's getting up at dark 30 to go out there and chase Bambi around the woods.
That's right. Tomorrow's opening day of rifle, right?
Well, here, yeah, well, actually, we can say it's rifle now. We can use straight wall cartridges. Basically, cowboy action type guns. And that's all we can use. We can't use any of the high powered. We can use muzzleloader, shotgun, and like 44 magnums. Those type of deal.
That'll do it. Rob, Pop's Quest. Thanks for showing up.
Thanks for having me. I'm not gonna drag it on.
Well, we know that. All right, we're gonna be very organized tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
And no structure.
And no structure.
Yeah, if you structure this shit, I'm out.
All right, I will say that I did watch Bald and Curious's video called, what was it called? The King of the Farm or something like that. Good video.
Hail to the king.
Yeah, hail to the king. I don't know if you had a chance to see that or not, Rob, but
yeah, I saw it. I don't, I just share. I just love to share what's awesome. So, and the fucking farm's awesome. So, love to share it. So,
yeah. Well, you're definitely a great host, and champion over here, Mr. Bald and Curious, for what's that thing called? The Buckle Ninja or something? What's that gun you got?
Bow and arrow.
yeah, the pocket rocket.
Are those allowed in the United States?
It don't matter. I beat all those motherfuckers with a revolver anyway.
Yeah.
I will tell you this much right here, and you know what's really fun about the farm is that you get everyone shows up, and I don't know if there was anyone that didn't run the 4-gun or the next day we did a little quick competition course. What's really fun about that is you and I don't want to seem negative here, but as a everyday shooter, and when you line up and you go, like when the beat goes off and you go, that's when you realize what you got. And now all you guys I know on here, except Daniel, I don't know if he's done any competition stuff, but you two guys that are on here, I mean, like the first time you ever tried to go fast, shit probably went haywire and it was ridiculous. But I think that's really good, right? You know what I mean? Because you, at that point, at that one moment in time, you know what you got to work on. You got to work on moving, mag loads, mag changes, what have you. And I love that. I can't say I love watching people struggle, but when people struggle and they want to get better, to me, I love that. I love watching people want to get better. It's awesome.
Well, what's kind of cool too is, remember how we did the sheets the year I was there, and then you could see people getting better each time they would do it. You could see them shaving off seconds of some sort. And
yeah, you were the first one to introduce me to the timer. I think I kind of have to blame you for the whole competition thing, really.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't it fun though?
The minute I got hooked on USPSA, I was done. It's over. And then 3-gun is like, oh my God, that's ridiculous. It's so much fun. And I've had people PM me privately and say, tell me, through your videos, I've found a new love and doing competition shooting and everything, and it's really awesome to watch people, you know, fall in love with competition style shooting, because you know we all know we're not going to be the best. We're not fucking Ben Steger or nothing, or fucking Terran Tactical or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be the best to have fun, and I think that's the thing. You know, it's so much fun, and the people, it's awesome. So
Definitely, definitely great people. Gotta admit. And what's nice about it is, like when I moved here, I didn't know anybody. You know, I moved 3,000 miles away, and through going to the shooting range and then shooting and competing in IDPA on Thursdays, you know, I've got some really close friends here now, so it's kind of cool. Because it's hard if you're not like a kid in school where you're meeting people at school. I mean, where do you really meet people at? Like the grocery store or something? So it was kind of cool to you know, find people that are interested in the same stuff, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you start going to like a bigger competitions, and if you do it like 2-3 years in a row, and then you keep meeting the same people and same ROs, you know, and just people. I mean, I haven't been to a single competition that, I mean, yeah, you had a couple of know-it-alls, but never really ran into like a true asshole that would like ruin the game for you. You know, most of the guys are nice and polite, and every competition you go to, nobody's gonna put you down. Nobody's gonna tell you, "Oh, you sucked" or something like that. Unless it's a really good friend, you know, then he's gonna tell you right there, "Oh, you suck." But most of the people gonna pat you on the back and say, "Good job," you know, and nice reloads, nice this, nice that. It's just, you know, for me, it's the minute the beep goes off, I'm like in a completely different dimension. Just for seconds, just everything slows down around me. I don't know if it's the whole adrenaline rush or whatever, but everything changes. I'm in a completely different world for those few seconds.
the reason that is such an awesome thing is because you know, you run a business of your own. I run a business. A lot of us are in a stressful time during the week. When I used to race motorcycles, when I used to be on a bike, I couldn't think of anything else. It's the same thing with competition shooting. When that buzzer goes off, you don't care about anything else in the world. Your mind is right there doing that the best you can, and that's it. And I think that is why it's such a good stress reliever, is because you can't think of anything else while you're running that gun, doing your best. And that's what makes it so awesome.
Okay. I was going to say the only competition shooting I've ever done was just with archery. And the farthest I ever got with that was we're taking on the long gun guys.
Yeah, but while you're in that space and time, you can't think of anything else, right? I mean, you're in your zone, right?
Yep. Everything slows down, and it's just it's
any
muscle
problem
memory.
you ever had is gone, you know.
Yeah.
See, my problems don't start till the beeper goes. That's when all my problems.
Well, those are different problems.
I'm like,
and trust me, I mean, we all understand that. Trust me. So.
Well, and like Bald and Curious was saying, you know, he has this course in his head, you know, and how he wants to run it. And my problem is I kind of come up with a plan, but like I have a few buddies that they really know exactly every step of where their feet will be as they're changing the mag, and I don't take it serious enough to care, I think. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know what I mean? Like, I kind of just wait and shoot from the hip. Like, I have a plan per se, but it's not like a very detailed plan. And I think that hurts me the most. But hey, WTF SoCal.
What's up? Thanks for sending me a link, man.
Of course. But what do you, Rob? I've seen on some of your videos, you can tell you're very, like when we did the 3-gun one, you're really trying to come up with a plan, and that definitely probably helped you out.
Yeah,
It's
you
really
have to come
structured.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like being structured.
Yeah, I don't like structure, but when it comes to a USPSA stage, you have to come up with a plan. And the thing is, over time, and Baldacurus will I'm sure confirm this for me. Over time, you learn that you're overzealous of your plan. Like you're fucking Superman, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna hit this, and do this and that, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I totally fucked that up. So then over time, you're like, okay, so here's the real deal. I'm gonna shoot 17 times at this Texas Star. I'm gonna reload, and I'm gonna drop these 6 pieces of steel with 14 shots, and then I'm gonna move on to these 2 paper, and I'm done. I mean, you know, you have to be realistic about things, and then of course you have to be able to shoot too. I mean, don't ever discount being able to put the target and actually hit something, because in USPSA speed, it's all about speed, and if you ask Ben Steger, should I slow down to shoot better? He'll say, no, fuck no, speed up and shoot better. You know, so it's an interesting platform. I love USPSA. I mean, I think that's the ultimate way to shoot a better shooter, but it's a mind fuck. It's a total mind fuck. So
No, USPSA is 100% about speed. IDPA is more of a precision. And I shot the last match I shot, the buddy of mine and me, we had almost same exact score, but he had 2 mics and a no shoot, 10 seconds faster, and he beat me by 2 or 3 positions. So it's all about speed. The IDPA is different, especially now with the new rules. I mean, you drop so many points, you're screwed. You know, before with the half a second rule, you could still go really fast. Now with a 1 second rule, that just fucks you all up.
Yeah, I like it. This Saturday I'm going to the Holiday Hose Fest on a local match. I think it's going to be a bunch of stages, no shoots, no half covers. It's just going to be like it's going to be.
I'm jealous. We done for the season.
Oh no, this is our last match. It's going to be awesome.
Anytime you hear hose, you know there's going to be some fucking fast trigger pulling.
Oh, there'll be 30 rounds. Every stage will be 30 rounds at least, I'm sure. So.
And one of the reasons why I like IDPA and production division is you limit it to 10 rounds, so you really got to come up with a plan, and you also have to come up with a backup plan once the shit hits the fan and you find more shots or put an extra reload, and your whole plan goes out the window. So you got to kind of think on your feet real fast.
Yeah, and with production, if you're standing in front of a Texas Star and you can't hit it.
Yes. Rob, you froze up. Welcome, Parlos.
What's happening? Oh, I have my camera off.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. So, Rob, how's dinner?
Pancake.
Having a bite to eat, are you?
Who just left? Oh, Daniel.
I remember the first time I shot at the farm. That was the first time I'd ever shot. I wouldn't say competitively, but with a timer, and in front of a group of people, be it my friends. But anyway, I get bad stage fright as it is. But that I had a plan. You guys were talking about the plan. I had a plan not to look like a fucking retard, and it still failed.
Did that backfire on you?
By the time I finished the shotgun stage and the rifle stage, I was trying to shoot the Texas Star. I don't know if you guys remember that layout, but my knees were shaking so bad. I literally had to like stop and take a breath and be like, I hope nobody can actually see my knees, like they're wobbling back and forth. It felt like, and I was like, get your shit together, dude. Fucking just hit the damn star. Let's move on into the forest, okay? And then ended up, I think I shot like a 5 or 6 minute round there. but ended up running out of ammo because Robbie's like, here, take these mags. They were like, there was like 5 rounds in one and like 13 rounds in the other. I'm like, fuck yeah. I used up the 13 rounds trying to do the Texas Star and got halfway through the forest when I ran out of ammo.
I said take the mags. I didn't say they were loaded. I mean,
Yeah. Take these. They might have something in them. They might not. No, Rob was right, too, when he said, there was a stage, I can't remember the name of it, but there was a bunch of poppers like at 20 yards or something. And he's like, okay, I plan on shooting 8. I don't know. He said some crazy number. And I'm like, looking at him like, you plan on doing what? And that was his plan. And as long as you have a plan, it works out. But if you do shoot them before your 8 rounds per target or whatever you had, I can't remember what the number was, but I was like, holy shit. But yeah, his plan worked.
well, when it comes to 3-gunning, I like being in a position where almost you can never figure shit out. You know, I like being completely mind fucked at all times. I know that sounds terrible, but I enjoy that kind of shit. I enjoy stress. I enjoy shooting, and you combine them both together, and I think it's awesome. So 3-gun is naturally, I just want to do that more because there's so much shit going on that you most likely don't have a fucking clue. And I kind of like that.
And that's why not having a great plan is good.
That's why I put together a plan, but I never expect to be really good because I love the chaos. I love chaos.
So when Parleska's mouth is empty, I'm going to ask him how his adventure is going in being an entrepreneur.
Go Gage. Go Gage.
We're selling them big time. We slowed down a little. I figured we'd pick up starting the holidays, but we slowed down last week, and then we picked back up like on Friday. We started hitting it hard again. But for us not doing any paid advertising, it's doing great.
That's
well, I'm with you there. I sell mag loaders, and our sales spiked pretty good on Friday, and we sold 14 in one day, which is kind of good.
Did you have a super sale, doorbuster?
No.
You make one for the 10-round max?
You can. The thing that it took me a while to figure out, Bald, you and I have the same issue. The cool thing about his mag loaders is we can fill up 3 mags at once. Well, not all at once at the same time, but you load up the tray and you just switch the mag, switch the mag.
You don't even get a you get a
awesome.
you get a beep. That's
yeah, exactly. But hey,
Hold on, I'm gonna reload. Beep. Sorry, buddy.
No.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm with you there, Parleska. We're kind of in the same industry, different product, but I don't run no sales. I don't do no advertisement. It's all word of mouth, and shit's going good, so I can't complain.
Every once in a while we'll throw a discount code up, and if we send them out for somebody to do a review on it, we'll give them a discount code on that too. But later on, we'll probably gear more towards the advertising. We try to do some Facebook advertising, but we went through the whole thing of setting it up, what people we want to target and all this, and it ran for about 8 minutes, and then Facebook shut it down, saying that it violated their rules. So that was the end of that. I'm probably I have a big order that I'm getting ready to do for Kydex. I'm probably gonna start doing some mag holders now that everything's kind of not slowed down with the business, but everything's not as overwhelming as what it was. Because when I first started, I was working 8-10 hours a day getting everything set up, and now it's kind of on a running system. So I figured I'm still getting emails all the time wanting Kydex. So I'll probably go back and start doing some more Kydex stuff too.
Hey, Parlesk, you know, at least being from California, I don't know if Bald would agree, but you know, obviously we're forced to make our rifles kind of gay, and a big thing, at least in California, is a thing called a fin grip, just a generic term, where you just wrap a piece of Kydex around it so it can't act like a pistol grip. You can make a shitload of money on that. Those things sell for, I mean, it's just a piece of Kydex this big. You could sell that shit for $30 a piece all day long to poor souls in California.
I looked at, I didn't look at doing that, but I've seen those done before. There's a ton of companies out there doing them too, and now they're starting to injection mold them.
Yeah, I don't like those just because when I go out of state, I don't want to have to pull the whole damn grip off and deal with the, you know, the detent springs and everything. I just want to be able to unscrew a couple of screws, pull the thing off, act like a citizen, and then put it back on when I have to move back to the KRP, so to say.
Yeah, I've watched him take it off. It's a Phillips screwdriver, and it's like 10 seconds, and it's gone. So the what he's talking about is the way to go.
A problem in New York is that that shit is not approved. I mean, people think it is, but there's no there's no actual okay from the state police saying yes, it's fine. They kind of accept it. Problem is, you get pulled over by some freaking rookie cop that wants to make a name for himself or whatever, and he's gonna screw you. And then you're probably gonna win at the court, but you're gonna be out thousands of dollars in lawyer fees, and it's not worth it.
A lot of these that I'm looking at are vacuum molded on. They're using a vacuum machine, vacuum Kydex on.
Yeah, and Paul, you're right. My lawyer has actually told me, not as explicitly, but something to the same extent. It's like, well, how can you say that your intent isn't to take it off? But then again, how can they prove intent? So it's a really narrow gray line that you're talking about. I agree with you, but
exactly. I have the same thing with my magazines. I basically have a full legal magazines that I have a box in them to limit them to 10 rounds. And since you can't take any of the magazines apart without the tool, essentially, you're doing the best you can to limit them to 10 rounds. So, but bottom line, if shit hits the fan, you better have the money stashed up for a lawyer. I was hoping Paz would sell me part of the farm and I would just move out there.
Hey, the farm might be for sale soon. I'm looking at a better place, so you never know.
Yeah, I don't know, because that part of the country is a really God's country.
It's as free as it gets right there, brother.
Too free.
So who are these new people here in the side chat I keep seeing?
I'm not on the side chat because my bandwidth won't support 2 windows open right now. So
something about YouTube can eat something, and something about January is happy.
Yeah, that's LNB Pro. One of them is. I don't know who the can of gold.
I think that YouTube can eat it's either Scotsman or it's also Allenby Pro, and something tells me it's Allenby Pro because it just seems like he'd be the guy that's actually carrying on the conversation with himself. Wow. He would try to take it that far.
Well,
Jan B. Gay is a homo. But.
Yeah, that's Alan.
That was Alan, yeah.
Yeah, I seen his video. Now the other one there, that's got to be the Crazy Scotsman.
The Crazy Scotsman should have just kept this Crazy Scotsman, so we know who the hell he was.
Let me tell you something. When y'all see my troll channel, you'll know it's me. Trust me.
Could be TR.
Well, I did check out the Yankee Marshall's chat not too long ago. I was hoping I would pull people from his chat come over here. I can't believe the people pay him fucking money for the bullshit questions. People pay him $5 to ask him to come tuck them in or some shit like that.
Oh,
All right, so
I get a lot of shit on that video I did for you, Bald and Curious, on that Yankee Marshall thing.
I got a 250 subscribers, and that video has like freaking 6,000 views in a week. Like I get comments constantly, and what pisses me off the most, everybody says, "Oh, Jerry Mitchell, like he can shoot 12 rounds with a reload in 2 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever." I'm like, well, that's nice, but Max Michel can do freaking 24 rounds with 2 reloads under 5 seconds. So really, if you're not compare Jerry Mitchell, like don't compare me to him. You know, compare Max Michel to him.
There's always some internet fucking ninja fucking superstar retard that's gonna have a comment.
I got one he keeps battling back and forth. I'm having fun with, but my special one. It's probably Yankee Marshall, but the yeah, it's been fun. But I'm like, all I put in my video is show us. You know, that's our slogan: is show us, show me.
I mean, there's nobody in this chat, side chat, or whatever that should be compared to Jerry Michalak. Okay, that's like pitting Snoopy against Superman.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, and the thing is he probably can still reload faster with this semi-auto than he can with his revolver.
Well, I had one guy load up 2 mags, 6 rounds each, and do it under 3 seconds. So I actually did go out today, try to do it, and the best I could do was 12 shots with a reload was 3.65. I did film it. I might have to put it together and throw it out there. But then again, it was 30-degree weather. My fingers are kind of cold. So
what was it? Semi or revolver?
No, the semi.
It was 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, about 3.5 seconds. It was 6 shots, reload 6 shots.
Did you aim at anything or just pulling the trigger?
Just pulling the trigger. It's just for some reason on a second mag, I kept getting a trigger freeze. It just I wasn't fast on the trigger. Like I would get 6 shots out in like 1.2 seconds. I would reload, you know, I would still have enough time to do it, but just for some reason I kept getting trigger freeze.
Yeah, and all Yankees got to do is fucking do a video showing, like I said.
Video. He's a fucking come on. That dude's been on YouTube, like he's probably founding father of the goddamn YouTube, and he's got 250,000 subscribers. So he's got a bunch of fan base, bunch of guys willing to blow him. That's about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's a fan.
Well
he's a
put.
fan too.
Oh, and I'm your F buddy, by the way. I'm your F buddy there, Bald. I'm curious for doing a video for you there, bud.
I'm like, there's the big channels. I really like the military him. He he keeps pushing his Patreon shit at the end of every video, but at least he puts up like a, you know, nice reviews, and he keeps coming with the cool shit, you know. But even him, he doesn't really care about his subscribers or subscriber base. Otherwise, he would have a freaking 2 million subscribers by now.
If I had 250,000 subscribers, I'd push Patreon every video. I think some of those guys probably bring in $10,000, $20,000 a month.
I just can't do it. There's no way. I can't ask people to pay me for doing something I enjoy doing. That's retarded.
Unless you're building cabinets. Then it's going to cost you.
It's going to cost you big time.
Well, yeah, I'm getting paid. Don't worry about that.
See this
Think about it now. Imagine making $20,000, $30,000 a month just going out and shooting a couple videos a week.
Quit talking like that. You're making me sad. No.
Yeah, you know what? I get it. The temptation is there. I get it. I don't care about that.
You're not gonna make a money on YouTube, but you go do tech reviews and shit like that. Yes, absolutely. But with the gun channels, no way. You're not gonna make not enough money to actually make a living. It's just YouTube is too liberal.
Yeah, I'd rather work for a living. I'm good right now. It's all good.
Yeah, I enjoy what I'm doing. I mean, it's fun.
That way YouTube could still be fun. So if everyone here did YouTube as a job, I mean, how
I'd be fucking broke.
we wouldn't even
Yeah.
well, we wouldn't even be here because we're doing this just for fun. I mean, if you did YouTube as a job, you wouldn't even. I mean, think about it.
I'd still be here. Once
No,
6 months.
no, you just show up when you get paid, bitch.
You'd be like, it's gonna cost you $300 there, Rick, to
Yeah, you fucking.
that's half
I would
price.
do it and just throw my Patreon channel out.
Yeah, there you go.
I just put it in the live chat the whole time.
Keep putting the link in.
Yeah.
No, for those of you, the companies that not companies, but the channels that give good information, I mean, I can see why people, help support them. I mean, if a couple bucks ain't gonna kill anybody, they do it. I personally don't pay anybody, and I would, if they want to do it and somebody's actually going to do it, I don't really care. I don't care either way, but it would be tough to ask me personally to help support my habit.
Well, I'm too cheap. I am paying anybody. I'm at the movies. I'd rather find a bootleg copy on the goddamn internet than watch that.
Yeah, exactly.
I look at YouTube as a community, and everybody puts in, I think it should all be private, and you shouldn't be able to get on it unless you put videos out. And that way, say I need to learn how to make a cabinet, I get on and right there at the top, show me how to make a cabinet. And then, everybody contributes to the community, and then you have the information there to get back. But if you don't contribute, you don't get anything back.
Yeah, if I was to try to go do this full time, first of all, I'd need an IT expert. So Coda Boy would have to come up here and get me all set up. And then we would start making a shooting instruction channel.
Yeah, he's not your guy for that. Trust me.
No.
I thought he set those things up for a living.
Yeah, he says, go set that thing up for a living.
Yeah.
He sets up the stuff that make the servers run, like power.
Yeah.
But that's where
That's
the
how
line
my
is.
fire was a while ago.
Yeah, he lays pipe and concrete and he tells people what to do. You don't know shit about networks.
Now SoCal, on the other hand, he could probably plug a few wires in and hook you up.
I know a guy.
There we go.
I know a guy.
So, all right, SoCal, you're going to come to Ohio. Then right after that, Scotsman and Pops is going to come out here and teach me how to shoot, and the other one's going to have to teach my wife how to shoot. And then we'll see who's going to be the better shot. That way we can compare who's the better instructor.
Well, we just got to set up a 3-gun deal at your farm, and we're good.
Oh, that'd be easy as long as you're not doing it during deer season.
Just do it on the other side where you can piss your neighbor back off.
Oh, what time is it? I got to go out there at 1 o'clock in the morning and pop a couple rounds off. That's how
when
we
you
roll.
made that video, I'm like, oh man, my neighbors hate me so much.
Everybody's saying your wife would win, by the way.
Oh, my wife would win? I don't see that.
That's because you don't have a good IT tech.
Oh, okay. I must be really slow. Well, I would let her win. And
Women usually learn faster and better than men do.
as long as it's not the husband teaching them.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
That never works well. Does not work well. That's the weird, kind of the weird and scary thing about running the RO for the IDPA some nights is you get a lot of different people. You get really good shooters to someone that barely has shot, and it's kind of cool because you can see them progress even throughout the night.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the first stage you're like, holy shit. But
Well,
I give a lot of credit to those guys. I know I shot in the summer. I shot a IDPA at local range, and new shooter showed up. I mean, he was missing half the shit. He literally had the gun in 2 magazines, and the match director is like, oh, just let him watch, and maybe we should next time put the guy on my squad. I'll run him. I'll make sure he's safe. And if you're gonna kick him out, he's never gonna come back. He's here today. He's ready to shoot. And you know what? The guy was slow as shit, but he knew how to handle the gun. He knew how to handle its safety. And I on him, he had fun, and that's all that counted. And he came back the next month.
Seeing
That's
slow
right.
shit is great. That's what I
Good.
told my son when he first started. I'm like, I don't want you to run at all. I want you to walk with your finger out of the trigger to each position. And you know, as the weeks went on, there was one week where he beat me, which we won't talk about that. But he, that's what it's all about, is just learning slowly.
Did you just say you had him walk with his finger on the trigger?
No, out of the trigger.
Okay, out of the trigger. All right.
Well, honestly, you can have your finger on the trigger.
You can.
In
You're
certain,
pointed in the right direction.
yeah, it doesn't matter. Your safety is the squeeze.
True. The only crappy part about the indoor range is you can't, your muzzle basically always has to be pointed like this.
Right.
You go from about here to about there, because if you're like this, you're shooting the roof, and if you're, you know, so everything's, it's in that range we're in. It's really.
Well, we had a guy got DQ'd last match at USPSA, shot a round over the berm. So, even then, if you shoot high, you're.
Yeah. Well, what sucks is the AR-500 plates above your head. You know, they're angled, because where normal people would be shooting would be farther back and the targets would come up close, but we're kind of in the middle of all that. So if you squeeze one off up, you might just end up with a bunch of shrapnel on your forehead.
Pull a TR?
Yeah, like, well, yeah, it could be in your elbow. Don't do a TR.
Now, see, first thing I learned was Scott's been telling me about the front sight. That improved my shooting. Now, doing the dry fire and pulling up what Rob was saying about don't lock the elbows, I am gaining the target almost instantly now because I'm not locking the elbows. Because usually before, if I got the right elbow locked, I would have to adjust my head just a little bit or the gun. So I want to see how that looks out after deer season out on the target.
Yeah, you need to build an index, a memory felt index of basically like this, where your elbows are not locked. You throw that gun up, your sights need to be, whatever you're looking at, your eyes need to be the guide for the gun. So whatever you're looking at, every time you throw that gun up, your gun needs to be pointed at whatever that is. And if you can do that, that's stellar. That's awesome.
Exactly what Rob said. And then if you're shooting two targets within an area where you're not moving again, you want to look at the next target before you even, as the recoil that is coming back down, and already be on the target. Instead of going up and down and then transitioning to the other target, it should be recoil and you're rocking it over. And as soon as it's on the target again, you should be able to pull the trigger. I have problems with that still.
Well, most people their eyes will draw their gun off target on the second shot. I mean, that's just a common problem, but it's discipline to get that second shot. And even if you're looking at the next target, to squeeze that trigger, put it on that shot. And even though you're looking at the next one and then move the gun and whatnot, I mean, it's hard to do. And the faster you try to go, the more you fuck it up. Baldy Curious will back me up on that. The faster you go, the more you fuck it up.
Absolutely. You go too fast, it turns into spray and pray.
Yeah.
Turns into train wreck. Team train.
You gotta go
this fast.
You can't. You must.
You can't tell him really how to hold the gun, because I found out everybody's different. So everybody's got a little difference, stand the way their feet are and all that, and you got to kind of find what works for you. And Daniel, you got to get the basics. I mean, you type in YouTube how to hold the gun, how to aim the gun, and all that. You got just watching it and pick what works for you. It boils down to trial and error. I mean, I came from a communist country, so I had no guns growing up, other than BB gun. I spent a year in the army. I shot out of VZ-58 in a year. That was it. So I didn't get into guns until, Jesus Christ, I got my pistol permit back in 2014. I'm gonna say, or 2012 maybe. So before that, I never really shot a pistol. So everything I know, everything I do, everything is self-taught and the YouTube. I go on the forums, I read a lot, I watch a lot. I did the same thing pretty much with every hobby there is. I mean, there's a lot more on the net than just porn.
You can do 90% of your training without even leaving your living room.
I wouldn't go as far as saying 90% because you still have the actual recoil to deal with and all that. So it's like with it, like the drill I did today, the 12 shots with the reload with the dry fire, I can do it no problem.
Yeah,
but when the actual stress and cold and recoil comes and everything comes together, you gotta add half a second, and half a second turns into a few seconds in a match and all that. So Daniel just needs to get back to the basic. He just needs, and you know what, Daniel, you're in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Shooter, you got a great shooter in Ohio. Bob Vogel, he's ex-Cub and he's like a multi freaking national champion and whatnot. He does like a private courses and stuff.
He's a good
Wait a
shooter.
minute, I think I know a Bob Vogel.
Yeah, he used to be a cop.
Yeah. Where
Bob Vogel, he's fucking good.
we try not to hold that against him, but he is a good shooter.
He's really good shooter. I was actually thinking taking a ride over there and take a class with him. He does, because he's got like a private land. He does like a private 1-on-1 or 2 guys, and it was fairly reasonable. It came up, I think he won like $600 or something for 3 guys for that, so it wasn't that bad.
Well, if you ever want to do it, let me know. I'll roll up there and do it with you.
What part of Ohio?
You can drive that far.
Oh yeah, if I get up early enough.
What part of Ohio?
I have no idea. You know what? My buddy was setting all that up. I have no idea. But you know what? If you Google Bob Vogel, you're gonna find pretty much all the info.
Ohio's like 100 miles wide and 100 miles deep. What does it matter? It's like 50 minutes in either direction. You can get anywhere, right?
I know it's about 9 hours either way for me, so I don't give a shit. I'm good.
Well, pick me up on the way.
Well, if it's the same guy I'm thinking of, his shooting course, used to be my favorite hunting spot. Right across from my parents' house.
I mean, from what I understand, his family owned.
It sounds like he's singing.
I never shot there, but I met the guy with him. And
Hey, Bob. That Russian's trying to talk again.
He froze up. Yeah, I'm gonna Google that there.
Yeah, he might be the guy that lives right down from your parents' house.
Well, no, there's a brand new. There's a former cop.
Bob Vogel.
He built a shooting range off the woods I used to hunt
He's a
in.
great shooter, that's for sure.
oh yeah, he won indoor national IDPA championship. Like, I don't know. I mean, the guy's amazing. I mean, he beat all those USPSA shooters. Max Michel, CBO, he beat them all at the IDPA. To show you that when not only time but accuracy matters. That guy's ridiculous. He'll be shooting he'll put 12 rounds on the swing. A piece of skateboard tape on the back of the grip. That's it. Upgrades to the gun.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nobody can tell Joey to shut up anymore. Yeah.
Your audio is coming off really bad there,
I
Bob.
mean, it's bold. It's really bad. You get 1 word out of 30.
Well, that's what he normally sounds
You know
like.
what? You
It's
actually
pretty
sound,
standard.
it's easier to figure out what you're saying.
It's almost exactly like you're standing in front of him and talking to him, because you really only understand like 1 out of 20 words anyway. He's like,
Oh,
So Kyle, you'll say that when you're 3,000.
and every
miles
other
away
word
from
is
it.
grand power.
Grand power.
I think I watched a couple videos where he's whipping
Shooter,
up on some
stand
people.
by. Do you understand the course of fire?
Oh, fuck this perfect pistol, Grandpa. Fuck this, shoot this, Grandpa.
It is a cool looking pistol, I guess.
No, he has me on record. I'm surprised he hasn't posted the video yet. Yeah, it was an amazing pistol. Amazing pistol. Really good pistol.
Kind of reminded me of like a VP9 on crack.
I think
But
the rotating
heavier.
barrel really impressed me was as far as the recoil and shit like that. It was pretty awesome.
When is that gun gonna show up? When's that Hudson 9? How much more time there, Mr. Bald and Curious?
2 weeks minimum.
God,
2 weeks.
is that a cooling off period, or it's not in the store? Because I've seen the video of it.
No, it's in the store. It's just paperwork has to go through.
It takes 2 weeks for that shit?
Usually.
No, it takes 3 minutes, but they fucking hold it for 2 weeks because it's New York.
Yeah, Pop's
God,
right.
even California's even better than New York. Jeez.
Is it better or is it just different?
It's mo better.
No,
No,
California
no,
has a
it's not.
set time frame, and New York could be fucking a month if they feel like
Yeah,
it.
there's that. But at least in New York, you get to buy any gun you want. California, you have to pick from a list or pay double.
I think it's the same thing in New York, actually.
Oh,
I don't know.
there's no roster in New York. You can buy any gun as long as it's not over 50 ounces.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
know these?
That's cool. All
Yes.
right. Well,
And you can have a pistol with a magazine forward of the grip.
Can you have one of these?
so no. The answer is no. You can't own that cool shit.
Can you have one of those?
Yeah, but only
these
holds
guys are
10.
10 rounds.
Yeah, we can have lots of those, except you have to buy a little thingy from Magpul that you stick underneath the follower, so it you can only stick 10 rounds in it.
Yeah, you got to neuter that bitch, and then it's fine.
Just cut it and then plastic mold it back. Like put some glue on it.
No, you just put a wooden block in there, and you're good.
That sucks, man. It does suck.
Well, that's why we're such a good shooters, because we count our bullets.
Oh, you're a good shooter? I'm just kidding. You're the king of the farm. Fall again.
He's the man. He can shoot. I'll give it to him.
He can shoot. That's why I didn't show up, he said, because I
scared
didn't
to
want to
death.
get my ass kicked. You know what, Bald and Curious? I wouldn't mind even losing to you, my friend. You know why? Because how do you learn? You learn from shooting with better shooters.
You're
So
100% right.
if you're a better shooter, awesome. I'll take anything I can learn.
Yeah, I got a grandmaster in my host vest coming up Saturday. I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be cool. MPG, Mark, some of you guys are familiar with his channel. Man, he shoots very, very well.
No doubt, he's good. I don't know what is his
Channel?
what is his class in USPSA? Anybody know? Is he a GM or M or
I don't
A?
know. He ended up getting first. I don't know. All I know is he's good.
It'd be fun to know, because when you look at someone shoot, it's kind of nice to know where they're ranked.
Yeah.
I don't know if he ever said that on his channel. So,
Well, and what's weird is this is a question for you guys. When you're shooting competitively, and you take like 0% to 100%, and like say you train it 100%, right? But when you're competitively shooting to try to aim more accurately and not screw up, what would you guys say your percentage is when you're shooting competitively?
90%.
So you're slowing down a hair just for more accuracy a little bit.
You have to, but you got to go fast. A USPSA. I mean, I know you haven't shot USPSA, so it's a different thing. But as far as USPSA goes, you run 100%, you go slow to 90%, and you still run hard.
I'd say it depends on stage.
Yeah, that's true too. I mean, but
yeah, if it's easier.
If you got stage with no hard cover, no shoes, then you just go. You hose it.
yeah, but you know what? Even then, the percentage is a percentage. So you got a guy that goes to a stage in practice or what have you at 100%. I mean, in a match, you're gonna run it about 85-90%, just in general, just to say you want to get your draw right, like draw time in general. You might be able to draw first shoot 1.1 seconds. In a match, you're 1.5 seconds. You know, just because you don't want to throw your pistol on the ground and get DQ.
I hate that shit. When that shit happens.
It's funny, but you have to think about shit like that. I mean, in order to finish first, you must first finish. That's what we used to say when racing motorcycles. So
That's right. Don't get DQ'd.
that you can't win with a DQ. That's right.
No. And it sucks to be that guy. So far, I've been lucky. I've never been on that one yet.
Yeah, knock
Been
on
there,
wood.
done that.
Order in a cold.
If I ever get DQ, I would hope it's something stupid where it's like, oh, everybody fucking does that shit. I don't want it to be something dumb.
Yeah. That's what's hard about shooting slugs and shot. And, if you don't have the right round chambered, you can end your day really quickly.
Oh, yeah. I experienced that. I loaded those 2 slugs in the front of the barrel or front of the tube, and I'm hosing, bam, 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 couple malfunction, and then I'm like, oh, shit, where are those slugs, And I'm checking, I'm looking at the round every time before I pull the trigger. It costs a lot of time because the slugs were red and my ammo was blue. So I was like checking it every time, boom, boom. And then when I got to the slugs, I transitioned from that target to that target. And then I went back to the other shit. It was a train wreck. It was absolutely just team train wreck freaking on display.
Did you end up shooting those that ammo score that you got for your shotgun? Did it run your 3-gun?
Yeah, I made a whole video about it, but I'll tell you guys right now, the Suprema ran 23 out of 25, 2 malfunctions, and the AA ran 25 out of 25. So, I came home and ordered a Benelli M2, like anybody would do.
So you're gonna have to shoot Winchester AA's then for sure, right?
Well, it depends on how the Benelli accepts all this ammo. I mean, whatever. I did order a new shotgun today. So what's in the box videos?
What's in the box?
You should have got the Beretta 1301.
Yeah, I might do that too. Who fucking knows? I don't care.
That's what I love about it.
Here's the thing. When you shoot any kind of match, any match at all, I don't give a shit if it's between you and the fucking squirrel over there. You want your shit to run. If your shit doesn't operate properly, it's the worst thing on planet Earth. Because you drive 2 hours to a match. You spend 6 hours getting your shit straight. You spend exactly 4 minutes all total competing. And on those 4 minutes that you're actually shooting, you don't want your shit to malfunction. So I will spend any amount of dollars, literally any amount of dollars it takes to make my shit run good. Because I'm not going to spend 4 minutes of my day clearing malfunctions. I want my shit to run, and I want my score to be competitive amongst other people. I don't want my shit to fail. So whatever it takes, I'll spend fucking $10,000 to have a rifle, pistol, shotgun that runs everything. And I'm, whatever. That's just me.
You missed the most expensive part. That you spend $10,000 for the gear. You get your shit ready for 6 hours. You drive for 2 hours. You shoot for 4 minutes, and when you win, you get a $1 plaque from freaking made in China.
I don't want any plaque. I'm not gonna win nothing. I already know that. But y'all understand my point. I mean, I'm not going to bother going somewhere and shooting if my shit don't run. I don't care. I want my shit to run. So
it is frustrating.
And why is it your shit only fails when the fucking beeper goes off? Why is that? You know?
Exactly.
That's what I tell everybody about 1911. Everybody talks about, well, I put 10,000 rounds for my 1911. I said, well, go shoot it in a competition, see what happens.
It'll fail immediately.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. I swear to God. I don't mind spending the money, whatever it takes.
And that's why it's important to triple check all your ammo. You know what I mean? No tall primers. Make sure they fit in the case. Make sure they fit in your barrel if your barrel's tight.
Got to keep it all the bullets need to be within 0.0002% of average weight. No standard deviation whatsoever.
That's right.
I'm the total opposite. I go pick up a box of Winchester white box and throw it in and just go with it.
And Pops is not kidding about him spending any amount of money, because I seen a couple videos where he had his own personal gunsmith there at the farm with him when he was first buying guns.
Oh yeah, he stays in my back pocket.
If you aim first, you're last.
And the best way to spell success is through excess.
That's right.
Resist.
Good. 2 pistols are better.
I don't know. I figure if you're going to do it right. I guess that's the whole point.
And it is a great point, because no matter what your sport is, whether it's mountain biking, kayaking, blah, 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 it's like just buy the one you really want up front, because you're going to buy X and wish you had Z. And the whole time you have X, you're going to be like, fuck, I wish I just would have. Because then you're going to end up buying Z anyways, and now you got X. So it's like, just buy the shit you want.
Yeah, you shoot one time a month. Now, say you're 3-gunning once a month. That's 29 days to think about how much your shit sucks. You know?
Exactly.
Now, Pops, are you driving to these shoots yourself?
No, I have a chauffeur.
He charters a helicopter.
He has a helicopter.
I was going to try to get that job of being your personal chauffeur. That way you can make sure all your bullets are properly calibrated and everything.
Well, I can always use a backup chauffeur. So send me your resume.
Can I be on the cheer squad?
I haven't had a ticket since I T-boned that last cop.
Yesterday.
All right, you're hired. Fuck. As long as you keep your foot in the gas, if we hit another one, you're hired.
That's right. Continue.
No mirrors. What's behind me does not matter. Only what's in front.
All right, you're good.
Well, Pops, I'll take the stock out of your hands. Shit don't work for you anyway.
Yeah, you can have it. Oh, I'll say it. I'll say you can have it, but let me make sure the M2 is good, and then you can have it.
I'm telling you, 1301.
I'll post this video eventually. But the AA, the black box stuff, ran flawlessly. But I don't, for some reason, that don't sit good with me. I want a shotgun that'll run anything. So anyway, I'll just wait for the video. I'll show you. You'll appreciate it. You will definitely appreciate it. So
the only thing my Beretta wouldn't run is that AA low recoil. The problem. But the cheap shit from Walmart, no problem.
Well, that's the whole point. Every competition shotgun should run the cheapest crap on planet Earth, because nobody bothers to reload shotgun ammo. I mean, that's stupid. So you go to Walmart, you buy the Federal freaking low. It's like it almost looks like zinc plated shit, and that stuff should be the bar of what should run in your shotgun, literally. Because if that doesn't run, you need to throw the shotgun in the trash.
What the fuck is that guy doing?
I'm going to the office.
He's in his troll hole.
My
Dude,
laptop
you
charges in
gotta
my
mute
office,
your
so I have
mic.
to come down here.
All right, so Bald, what model Beretta do you run, just in case I need to have another option?
I run the Beretta 1301. I bought it solely for 3-gun because of all the recommendations read, and that thing never malfunctions on me. Only issue I ever had with it was a low recoil AA ammo. Cheap Wally World shit, no problem.
Okay, what are we talking about? I was too distracted.
I don't know, but I think Pops froze.
Yeah. Okay, we got 3 of them out. Pops is froze, and it's you and me. So, hey, I wanted to ask you a question.
Go
While
ahead.
you was in the Army, I mean, how much of the world do you get to travel?
None.
Not you just stayed in Russia. You stayed there where you was at then.
Yeah, you don't Slovakia. I do not understand why Slovakia even has an army. If you look at the map, I mean, for such a small country and 6 million people, it just don't make sense.
Somebody's brother-in-law needed a job, and they made him a general then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Rob, what's the AA shooting at feet per second? 13?
1300. Yep.
Now, why won't 1280 work?
Dude, I ran 1315. That Suprema shit that I scored, it's 1315, but it's 8. It's okay.
8
so
shot?
Yeah, it's number 8, 1 ounce. The AA is number 8, 1.25 ounce. So it's an 1/8 ounce heavier. It's a little more shot in there, and it ran every damn round. But I'm not okay with it not running any ammo. So yeah, call me stupid, crazy.
So it was a 1 and 1/8 ounce.
Yeah, that's the amount of shot. Like, that's the total weight of the shot in there. The number 7 or number 8 or number 7.5, that's the size of the actual
shot.
That's the actual size of the shot. So you got to really understand, when you read shotgun ammo, you have to understand what you're reading. You're running the number shot, the full load ounce, and the velocity. And then the dram shit, I don't really understand. Apparently that's from black powder days, and they haven't really undone that. So there's the Beretta.
Only thing I'm reading at the shotgun ammo is the price.
Well, that's where I want to be, quite honestly. I want to run the cheapest shit on planet Earth. And
why does mine run Rio fine?
You know what? I don't know. Every shotgun's different. That's why I want to buy. That's why I got the M2. And then, you know what? For fuck's sakes, I might get the Beretta too. Who knows? And then over time, I'll figure out what I want to use. Well, like I said, the only way to have fun is to have your shit not fail you. That's it.
I'll get better at your reloads.
I'm good. I can handle reloads. I can get better at that. What I can't get better at is making my shotgun run. So
1, 2. You know, it's crazy. A 2 3/4. Oh, that's with it open. After it's open, I betcha.
Yeah, and 2 3/4 is key for capacity. So you have to run 2 3/4. You can't run 3-inch shells.
No, but 2 3/4 is when it's actually shot. When you take a shell, it's a 2 1/4 inch shell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never bothered to actually measure it. That's interesting. Never knew that.
I was trying to figure out the dram thing, but I don't know what that is. But I know the 1 1/8 ounce. 1 1/8 ounces. Yeah, that's just how much weight of the shot is in it.
Yeah, that's the total weight, and then the number is the size of the little BB, lead BBs in there, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, shot.
And then the velocity has to do with how much powder's in there. So I mean, it's all an equation.
I'm just trying to figure out why 1,300. You're talking about 20 feet per second. Not running. But so the Stoker ran, I'm trying to figure the problem out. The Stoker ran the AA 1,300 feet per second stuff flawlessly.
1.125 ounces shot. Yeah, flawlessly. Not an issue. But it's also slick. Like those shells. Yeah, it's skittle gun. It's not a scatter gun. It's a skitter gun. But no, it also has slick sides. The AA is like highly polished plastic. Maybe it's all about extraction, because every malfunction I had with the Stoker, with the other shit, failure to extract in a double feed. Like the round was still in there. And I got it on video. I'll post it eventually. But so it's extraction. So I even looked at getting the upgraded extractor, but man, when it comes to me and upgrading guns for competition, I just think I suck at that. So I just want to buy something that runs, you know.
Well, you should always get a high quality DuPont Delrin follower, though.
I got.
Actually, I think he's running the low drag, high speed, red aluminum one.
Metal on metal is horrible. Creates friction.
Yeah. What are you chewing on? Black licorice?
A straw. Fuck, I'd never put black licorice in my mouth.
Shit, I love black licorice.
You're weird.
Shocking.
Yeah, you need a polymer follower.
Do you got one that lights up, Parlos?
I have followers that light up and followers that don't light up. We sell just as many of the non-lit as we do the lit.
I would say you sell, if you can manufacture a good follower, I'd say you sell way more than the non-lit.
There they are. Top of them. The best and toughest follower made. I ran over it with a 38,000-pound heavy rescue fire truck, and it didn't break it.
Yeah, but does it get stuck inside of a Nordic Components tube halfway up the fucking barrel? That's my question. I mean, up the tube.
I don't know. You should ask Rick if he didn't lose his.
I actually found it.
Out for you.
I found it today.
Well, Rick can throw his in there and let you know.
I'll try it.
Shouldn't.
That's the biggest thing about a shotgun follower, and that's the reason I always get the enhanced, is because.
There it is, Parlos. Parlos sent me this like, fuck, God, who knows how long ago.
You don't even know what's in there. Fuck.
Oh, I know what's in there. It's one of these things right here. Can I put that address on there? It's your company.
Oh, yeah.
It's right here, buddy.
It's a P.O. box. You can broadcast that.
Well, you never know. Whoa, don't want to do that one.
Pops, when's the last time you cleaned the gun?
Yeah, no shit. Did you put the spring?
I cleaned everything. I oiled the piss out of it, and I did that test yesterday at the farm. The clean gun, well-oiled gun. I wanted to really, really prove myself wrong, and it didn't work. So, what can I say?
Doesn't Coda have the same? Go ahead, Bob.
Send that cheap shotgun ammo to me.
Yeah, you can have all you want. Literally.
I want all this right here.
Yeah, I can give you a bunch. No, I have a bunch of that too. I went to Dick's and picked up a shit ton. I got so much shotgun ammo, it's ridiculous.
You're never gonna run out. Zombies included.
What I need to do is get a shotgun that runs all that shit. That's a fucking thing.
You can buy a Stoker like mine. It works perfect. I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah, well, my Remington 1100 will eat it too, but I can't improve the port on that.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do with that thing, because I might have accidentally got rid of all the 2/3 of the serial numbers on that thing.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Most of the 3-gunners do have an illegal shotgun. I don't know if I want to be one of them, but
I would. Yeah, the only thing you might could do is make a video of you removing it as you're improving the port, so a little evidence. But
well, I was thinking about. I was asking one of my buddies
somewhere else on the gun.
I told him that because I have the stamps, where you can do it, and he's like, "No, that won't count." I'm like, "Well, fuck, why not?" I even have it written down right here. Last time we went shooting, I wrote it in pencil again, but I was gonna stamp it. But
That's what I would do. I would restamp it.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll count that though. I guess it just depends on how douchebaggy the Department of Justice or the FBI or whoever the hell pulls me over.
Well, you can get engrave the side of the receiver too.
Yeah, they said I'd have
to put it someplace else on the gun and get rid of it completely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be worried. I would honestly, I wouldn't give a shit. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I don't care.
Yeah, I'd just stamp it on the other side and go with it. Most cops aren't going to. I mean, most cops, if they see a filed off serial number, they're going to freak out. But if you're like, "Hey, it's on this side," they're not going to say anything. It's on both sides. They're not going to know. And if the FBI are after you, they don't care anyway. They're going to get you one way or the other.
True.
Yeah,
yeah, I need to stamp it on there. I got those little things where you just tap them in,
And with all these people on your panel, you're already screwed.
Yeah, I've been on a lot of lists for a long time now.
Yeah, they saw me log in.
Yeah, I'm on the FBI website right now.
Tell them said hi.
tell them to eat a bowl.
Yeah, eat a bowl of dicks.
I know I'm on lists for a fact.
I'm almost halfway through there, Parlesk.
It's an awesome book.
I'm a slow reader. I read it when I can, but like on the airplane and shit. But it's finally getting really good. The first.
Come on, Rick, you're a fireman. You got all the time in the world to read.
You sound like you're a cop. Like you know what us firemen do all day long. You don't have a clue.
I do. You don't do shit. You clean your trucks.
No, I don't even do that anymore.
There you go.
He's in the kitchen cooking dinner.
No, he's eating. He's not even cooking. He's like a top dog over there.
Hey, man, 29 years will do that to you.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, I'm going to have to duck out. I got to get up in the morning.
Go kill some Bambis.
Yeah, well, at least go drag the wife and kids in.
If for some reason you end up with too much meat and want jerky, just send it over my way, and I'll swap you some jerky for some meat.
I thought you said 9mm.
9.
Well, hey, since you guys didn't call it yet, I'm going to call it right now. This is what I'm carrying tomorrow. Now, actually, my daughter's carrying this one.
Pretty.
That's because when a couple of years ago, my wife and I, we got a pair of these for our anniversary. You know, for 25 years, it's supposed to be a pair of guns.
I missed that one.
I got a couple years ago. I'll have to talk her into that.
Yeah. But okay.
Right.
Well,
thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for inviting me. And if anybody in the family nails something tomorrow, I'll go ahead and post it up.
Yeah, you better.
All right. Hey, guys, take it easy. Enjoyed talking to you tonight.
All right.
All right, be good at it.
Be safe. If you can't be safe, find someone safe. They can't.
If it ain't worth doing an extreme, it ain't worth doing.
Rob, did you see my little video about the chat?
Yeah, I left a fucking comment on that. That was retarded. Oh god.
I was having fun. I was hoping you'd catch that.
Yeah. I was holding my breath the whole time. I'm like, dear God, please no.
I know there was a long pause of me going, what am I going to say? I didn't come up with a plan. See how I like to shoot from the hip?
Yeah, you definitely, that was a crapshoot for sure.
It's all good. It's all
If you
good.
can't be safe at it.
That's all right.
Anyway, I got to roll too, y'all. I got to get up early. It's 11. Fuck, y'all be good. Be good at it.
Be good at
Thanks
it.
for having me on.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I hate to do that, but I gotta go too because my computer's dying.
I was going to do some good shit
So,
talking.
next time.
Yeah.
Next
Night
time,
fuckers.
you guys have fun and keep shooting.
All right, brother. Nice talking to you live, my friend. All right.
SoCal's gonna come back and not know what's going on.
He's eating dinner. He's eating.
Oh yeah,
a bowl.
it's like 2:00 where he's at.
Yeah, he's eating a bowl of BDs.
No, if he's eating anything, he's eating burritos.
Doritos?
Burritos
Burritos.
or tacos.
I tell you what, the best Mexican food is in California. Hands down.
I've been told I don't plan on going there though.
If you got to visit there, that's the reason to go right there. It is really, really good. It's a complete different thing. I mean, a lot of people talk about Tex-Mex and all that crap, and that, to me, that stuff tastes like shit.
Had a buddy from Mexico. Actually, he's a white dude, but he was born in Mexico and lived there for 30-some years, and he made good Mexican food.
It's all in the, well, a good example. I got when I moved here in North Carolina, I was in search of a good Mexican restaurant, and I'm like, I kept trying and trying. I've come to the realization that there's just nothing with the taste. I don't know if it's the peppers they use or what, but it has its own. So chili verde is like my thing. Like if I go to a restaurant, I'm gonna get chili verde. Like chili verde. When you say chili verde, it's basically pork, and it's just a big bowl of yumminess, right?
Great description.
Exactly. Now, when you go to North Carolina and you order chili verde, they take pork that's dry, that's been cooked but dry, and then they put green sauce on it. You could have red pork. I mean, it's like you're like, what? They're like, what color you want on this thing? I'm like, that's not how it works. Like, you don't put colors on different meats to make them something else. Like, it needs to be cooked and sauteed and that shit all day long. And it's just like, oh my God, this is not how Mexican food is supposed to be served to people.
So what's the deal with the California burrito with French fries on it?
I don't know.
Those
It's
are dumb
fucking
as shit.
stupid.
I went. We had a new Mexican
a
restaurant
California
open today, and I
burrito,
went there. That's what
avocado,
I-
French fries, and like shredded.
I'm gonna guess that shit was conceived in like San Francisco by some fucking yuppie faggot.
Exactly. I'm going to go ahead and second that motion because there's no such thing as, I mean, you can order that crap, but it's just basically avocado and just order real Mexican food. If you're going to eat Mexican food, order Mexican food. Don't order.
I ate that the other night. We had a new Mexican restaurant open up in town, and I ate the California burrito, and it was actually real good.
What did it have in it?
Had beef and cheese sauce and peppers and onions, French fries,
You said
cilantro.
cheese sauce?
Yeah, like
Cheese sauce, like you put on nachos?
yeah. Well, no, like the
Cheese
white
whiz?
cheese dip, like cheese dip.
Yeah, so
Queso Blanco.
Yeah, queso dip.
queso shit.
Tried to make it sound really special and exotic.
In the mountains, we call it cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce.
If you walk into the Mexican restaurant and you tell them you want cheese sauce in a bowl, that's what they bring you.
That just sounds like nastiness. No,
That's
it's gotta
good.
be like shredded cheese. Like here's the problem with the tacos here, is they try to put in like pineapple and like stupid shit that doesn't go in a fucking taco. Like a taco consists of
meat,
let's talk about a hard
cilantro,
shell taco.
onion.
Yeah, taco consists of meat, lettuce, iceberg lettuce.
No fucking lettuce.
Yeah, there's lettuce on every
fucking lettuce in a taco. No, not in my state. Perhaps you've been gone too long, dude. Well, yeah, if you're buying a fucking taco at Del Taco or Taco Bell,
no,
that's not fucking street cart tacos, man.
Don't even say cabbage. Oh,
you get punched in the face if you fucking ask for lettuce on a taco.
You get lettuce. You don't ask for lettuce because it comes with lettuce.
No,
with
cilantro,
tomatoes,
not lettuce.
That's a fucking taco.
I like pork tacos with cabbage.
See, in cabbage you usually see on like a fish taco.
Yeah, or pork.
I wish you guys had been at the farm, man. I cooked up some
chili verde,
pretty good tacos. There was a line out the door twice.
That's because the room's only fucking 12 feet long. But
yeah, but still.
No, I know you can make some good stuff. I saw the Hollies. I saw the jalapenos.
Jalapeno.
I had a buddy, one of my buddies that moved here from California. I met him in college, and man, he eats tacos like every day. And he would always invite us over for tacos. And when him and his girlfriend were like big buddies with me and my wife, and every time we would go, we would leave there and just smell like nothing for like the next 2 days. Like you put your jacket on and it smelled like fucking burritos for like 2 days afterwards. Like we started just like wearing old clothes when we went because you smelled like tacos for the next week.
There's nothing better than the smell of pork fat that's catching fire.
Greg Campbell's like, where in the hell did this turn into a cooking channel?
Hey, we're here with Big Meat Sunday. It's Sunday.
That's right, Big Meat Sunday.
Fucking hey, dude. Big Meat Sunday, except I'm eating leftover turkey.
Yeah, turn that into soup.
I was eating pancakes.
Is that what you were munching on?
Yeah, pancakes and blueberry pancakes.
It looked like you were eating a chicken fried steak.
No, and homemade sausage. My sister came in, and she's not a hippie, but they live like hippies. And they raise all their own meat and stuff like that, and they brought in a ton of bacon and sausage. So I've been eating bacon and sausage they slaughter 2 or 3 pigs a year themselves and chickens and all that. So
you guys like
up with meat.
Chorizo?
What'd you say?
You like chorizo burritos?
No, it's too greasy for me, man.
How about?
I mean, I like them, but they don't like me back. Usually it's like I eat the burrito and it's like, I'll be in the bathroom.
That's right. Instead of it going through the intestines like this, it just fucking shortcuts.
Yep. There's like some extra fucking organ in my body that like will purge things like ridiculously hot sauce and chorizo.
How about El Pastor?
Now you're talking. I'm down with that.
I actually I didn't invent the burrito, but at the place where I go where all the good Mexican food is, in my El Opiniono, I like my Spanish, they make me a El Pastor breakfast burrito, and oh man, that shit's good. I'm getting hungry.
That would be good.
Thinking about it.
I do like breakfast burritos a lot.
We used a lot of the leftover pork, I think, in the breakfast. The next morning, had smoked green chili pork butt and eggs and bacon and fuck yeah. I think fuck yeah was part of the ingredients.
See, ZPD Survival even says that lettuce, yes, it is tradition. See,
no.
You're in Orange County where all that.
I live 90 miles from the border. I'm pretty fucking sure what authentico means, and lettuce is not on the menu.
I'm way closer to the border than your ass is. And I could tell you that lettuce is now. If you're
Maybe
talking
on like a
street
tostada
taco,
or
you're
something.
talking a street taco.
I'm talking street tacos.
Huh?
I'm talking street tacos, man.
Oh, I'm talking a hard shell fucking taco.
Hard shell taco from Del Taco.
No, Del Tacos.
I've
The
never
street
seen
taco
lettuce on
does
a
not have
taco.
lettuce in it, so I will give you
Maybe
that. Nothing
tostadas
but
or
meat
something.
and onions and some cheese, some queso.
So they poison everybody with lettuce.
I
Now,
don't know. When I used to do the Big Meat Sunday thing, and every time I made tacos and I put cheese on it, which is not an authentic thing to put on a taco, fucking, I'm going to try to be polite about this. Latinos would come out of the woodwork and just bitch and moan and complain. What the fuck do you put cheese on the taco for? You don't need that. Blah, 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 blah. Just give me so much shit. And it's like, tell you what, fucker, cheese is good. I'm putting it on my taco.
exactly.
No lettuce, though.
Yes, lettuce. Is it needed? No. As long as there's lots of meat, I don't give a shit. Move on, Rick. Rick don't know tacos. What the fuck? Who is that? Who's the bowl of D's? Which one? Is that the Scotsman? It's not Cobra. Cobra. Oh, the Cobra Burnout's here.
Is it the real Cobra Burnout?
Texas. Fuck, Texas don't know how to make tacos for shit either.
Is it the real Cobra Burnout or the yellow Curious Burnout stain? Curious Yellow Burnout stain.
Oh, here we go. The first tacos were made in Texas.
Right.
The first tacos were made in California, but you would never know because we ate them too fast.
I'm guessing the first tacos were probably made in fucking Mexico.
You guys have that Tex-Mex crap. You know, likey. All right. I think we're all cooked out here. Full. I've eaten.
So what are we going to talk about now, as long as it's not reloading?
Not reloading, not cooking.
Not cooking. I don't know. What do these guys want us to talk about? My wife is Mexican. So that makes her official.
Authentico. She's an expert on the subject. So I'm going to ask CPD. We're going back to cooking now. Does she ever put fucking lettuce on your taco? And there's no euphemism or like shadiness there. I'm talking about like the food tacos.
How about upcoming video?
Let's hear it.
Don't worry, it'll take like 45 seconds for him to hear that.
Yeah. Comms Prepper's in here. Holy shit.
Prepper.
He's been out of existence for a while now, and now he's in for a minute. What's up, brother?
Just for a minute. Just the tip.
All right, we're waiting on the answer.
Let's hear what it's definitely going to be lettuce. He already said it.
I'm going to say he puts lettuce on tostadas, and tacos have fucking no business with lettuce on them. And the only green shit that goes on a taco is fucking cilantro. Fucking period.
That depends on what her last name is. Lechunga.
God, I'm sorry. See, there's really no. It's like saying a black person. They get all offended because they're not black. They're African American, or
Then they
there's
get
no way
offended
around
because
it.
they're African American. They're American. Just offend everybody.
See?
That's what I do.
You can't fucking win. Can't win.
Can't do it because we're white.
It's my white
Whitey.
privilege
So
just showing.
saying Latino is bad? I didn't know that.
I mean, either. Fuck. Sorry.
Let's talk about boobies.
Fine. That's an easy subject.
Okay, we can talk about that. I went to Dollywood yesterday.
I saw your video, a buddy of mine
Of
of
the
the
eagle?
eagle eating.
Yeah.
a buddy of mine went to Dollywood a couple of years ago, and he's ex-Marine or whatever, and they said they went into the place where all the Eagles were, and he said like there's this foreign couple there, and the guy, you know, was sitting there looking, and he goes, "I wonder what they're feeding him," and Will goes, "Terrorists," and that guy got all offended and went and got somebody, and they like took him and sat him down and talked to him, and they said that was very inappropriate.
That's awesome.
Okay, ZPD, you're not answering the question. Maybe you're avoiding it, but lettuce or no lettuce on tacos? Please just answer the question. And then we can move on. We're all waiting for you.
He's probably afraid to say it because his wife will get mad at him.
No matter how. How do you eat the taco? I'll tell you what, it was pretty cool. Have you been over there, Parlusk?
Dollywood?
Yeah.
It's been years since I've been to Dollywood.
Yes. I've never been there. It was pretty neat. It was it reminded me of shit. What's it called in California?
It's not an answer. Okay, so ZPD's answer was yep, lime is a constant in the house.
So yes,
I was asking about lettuce though. Lettuce.
He said yep. That's yes for.
Where does lime fall into the equation? We haven't even discussed lime.
Limes
which is also delicious.
Yeah, you gotta put lime on there.
Especially on pork or carne asada. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Carne asada.
Which way did you go up, 40 or 26?
40.
Okay.
26 to the 40. It was Knott's Berry Farm is what it reminded me of in California.
So you went like over the mountains to get to it.
I went through the tunnel of the Smokies.
Yeah.
He's completely evading the question. He's like refusing to answer. This is like trying to get Hillary to talk about her fucking email server. Come on, dude. Yes or no? Lettuce or not?
To be lettuce or not to be lettuce?
All right, so
white dude.
I still don't know, but judging by the use of the English language, I am willing to bet $100 that you can eat a bowl of dicks guy is fucking Scotsman.
Yeah, he talks like him.
Yep.
Classification. Most Mexicans in the mountains laugh at the Mexican word also because they have a tribal name.
See, there's no winning. You can't fucking win. So
I'm just going
to resort to Latino.
All right, we're going to keep it a tie because that's just better.
All right, well, let's move on.
All right, so lettuce or no?
No.
I want to know.
I'd eat it in a burrito. Sometimes it's kind of refreshing in a burrito because you get all that meat and cheese and beans and fucking rice. You need something in there that'll kind of.
See, that's the problem with burritos. Like, they don't need beans. They don't need rice in them. Just give me the meat.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, that's funny. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. And
I got another funny story. It has to do with Mexican food. Some buddies of mine, him and his brother just got off the incident, and they stopped by and ate some Mexican food, and they were on their way home, and he's like, they get about halfway there, and he tells his brother, he's like, dude, Ryan, you gotta hurry. He's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom so bad. And he's like, okay. And he's like, no, you don't understand. He's like, I got chill bumps. He's like, I gotta go so bad. He's like, all right, I'm hurrying. He goes, man, if you don't hurry, I'm gonna bukkake all over myself. And Ryan goes, what the hell did you just say? And he goes, man, I totally just used that in the wrong term, didn't I?
Okay.
So he's been getting hell for the past week over that.
That's funny. Hey, I have that problem too once in a while.
You go to the bukkake bar?
When you got a driver, they almost slow down when you got to haul ass to the bathroom. It's been a many fires that I've had to pull over on the side of the dirt road and do some business.
I've been there before.
Yeah. All right. You guys got any upcoming videos? I know SoCal should.
I should. I need to do a VR for TR.
I do too.
Can I do my VR in this chat?
We should all do our VR.
Let's do our VRs. Let's do our VRs.
And then you can just send it to him.
All right. So TR, here's my VR to you. Mark, where are we in the chat? Like, where's the timer? I guess there's no timer. So anyway, yeah, TR is going for president. We all know that, and he's going to win. So we're supposed to pick one YouTuber for his one of his cabinet picks, aka the cupboard pick, and then what I would do in the cupboard as well. I'm going to be the executive chef / cool shit buyer guy. So I'm going to keep everybody in the cabinet entertained with cool fucking toys as well as great food. And then I'm going to elect, well, since Rick's here, he's going to be the, nah, not Rick. I don't know. I guess I really haven't really thought this through very hard. Go ahead, the rest of you two do your VRs, and then I'll think about the next guy.
Holy hell, that was going so good till you crashed into the wall there.
Yeah, I fucking ding.
This isn't going to count anyways, by the way. I don't see it counting, but we can do this. Go ahead, Parlask.
I don't know what I want to be or what I want to make somebody else be.
Well, that's not much of a VR.
Yeah, I know. You think it'll get me entered?
Come on. All right. Do it like
No, maybe we can let Rick cut the grass. Is that cool with you, Rick?
Hell yeah. As long as I get to pick up the shells afterwards.
You can be landscaping?
Why not? As long as I'm in charge and don't have to do anything.
Exactly. I'll probably be I want something cool. But there's really nothing cool.
Yeah.
I want to be the speechwriter. That's what I'm going to be.
Oh, shit. I thought we wanted
to read. You can be the press secretary.
So
you can be the press secretary.
Speechwriter.
Press secretary.
No, just a speechwriter. So that's what I'm going to be.
See, for my VR, I wanted to be the press secretary because when he's busy visiting his friend and doesn't have time for a chat, you can always come over here. And then you're going to be in charge of, let's see, SoCal's in charge of
cooking and buying the cool stuff.
Yeah, definitely. He knows how to buy cool stuff. And he's got to make sure he buys like enough ammo for everybody to have fun at the new.
There will be no problem there.
The new range that goes on in the front of the White House. And let's see, Parlask, you're in charge of making sure all the lights work because you know how to keep the flashers flashing. So, and you don't have to do it. You just got to tell people to do it. There we go. 3 VRs right there. Boom.
Oh, I got it. Okay, so we all know Tony, Redneck Prepper. So he is going to be the guy that stands in the black suit, white tie, right if you've ever been to Washington, D.C. and stood on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, you can't really get close to the White House. But there's a fence, and then you have a line of like security. Redneck Prepper is going to be the guy who heckles the people heckling the White House.
Oh, the de-heckler.
The unheckler. The one heck of a heckler.
the
Or maybe we should all three be security for the rooster.
Oh, there you go. That's a lot of. I don't know.
Not really, because he stays in the cage, so we just hang out beside the cage the whole time.
Yeah, but
don't go anywhere.
If the rooster goes down, I mean, I wouldn't want to be you.
We'll just get another one.
Yeah, Tony's going to be the de-heckler.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That sounds like a lot. There's a lot of possibilities of screwing that shit up.
That was kind of the irony of it.
I want to be in charge of like the shooting range or the go-kart track.
See, that's going to be my job because I'm going to be buying all that stuff and getting it set up. Just
You're going to
leave
buy
that to
it
me.
though, and I'm going to set it up because you're going to be busy buying us more shit.
Don't worry, I got it under control. I'll be hiring the people to make it work.
All right.
All right? Just back off.
All right, I'll go mow the grass.
You can mow the grass, so I have a place to put the asphalt where the go-kart track's going to be. In fact, there's not going to be just one go-kart track. They're going to have a slick track on one side of the White House. We're going to have actually a stadium truck track on the other side of the White House. And then on another side of it, we're going to have a little tiny, like half-mile oval track for like probably some midgets or, something like that. And then on the opposite side of there, we're going to have a drag racing strip. So yeah, I got this all planned out, man. Trust me.
Now, if we could just do more than the White House, if we could take over the whole, like, I'm
not going to just relegate it to just the White House property. We're going to go up and down the mall as well. So both sides of the pond between the Washington Monument and the White House and the opposite direction to the Capitol, that's where the drag strip's going to be. It's going to be like a 2-mile drag strip.
So what you'll do is you'll race drag strip.
And race a drag strip one direction, then jump on a ski boat, and you're going to have to run in a hydroplane all the way back through the water. Then you're going to jump on a motorcycle and drag right back to the Capitol. From there, you have to get on one of those parachute plane things, and then you have to make your way back to the White House to get in one of the go-karts or a stadium truck to race or something. We'll figure it out.
Maybe I should be in charge with the foreign affairs, and that way I can find all the foreign women to line up the affairs with.
There you go. I think that could work.
All right. Hopefully, TR, that works for 3.
Yeah, VRs.
We have big plans, buddy.
You know he's watching right now. He's just afraid to comment.
Well, of course it's while shooting of targets.
We haven't even talked about where the target range is going to be. We're going to have 3-gun matches. There's going to be
all down the strip. When you're racing the race car, and you're like, and then you get on a speedboat and come back with a rifle. I don't know. We can make it work. Hell yeah. All right. I think it's time to get the hell out of here.
Might be a good idea. It's not getting better.
Yeah, so then that way we can just tell TR to watch the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. You should change the title to whatever the title is, and then
call it lettuce.
Yeah, lettuce.
And at the end of it,
lettuce doesn't belong on tacos and other useless.
TRPR, and then put our names after it. That way we'll get.
That's right. It'll be like a search. Find Waldo. Where's the VR?
And all you have to do is tell him to go close to the end and watch it.
Yeah, we're going to TR stocked up on some beer for sure.
Somebody gave me a good idea about the Budweiser truck. It'll probably be a Stella truck and In-N-Out truck.
Those rednecks like natural light or bush.
That's true.
Yeah. And also we need In-N-Out burger truck.
Yeah, my kids, that's like one of the things they miss about moving from California. Did TR have a requirement for VR to be short?
Hey, the Scotsman, the YouTube can eat a bowl of dicks. He's changed his name again. Gun check. 59 X13 million super candle power fucking light thing.
Oh, I'm caught off guard.
That's cute.
This is one of my 80%ers I made a long time ago.
Where's your gun, Burlesque?
2014.
Oh, right there.
2014. Look, I put the date on it.
That looks official.
Well, I did a lot of that so I wouldn't go to jail in California.
Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to put that shit on your gun until next year. So you're way ahead of the schedule.
It's as long as it is short.
That's what she said.
It's like a cheese wheel.
I want to build a mount right here. Parlesk, if you're gonna make shit out of plastic, make me one of these fuckers right here. I want a pistol grip mount like that.
That's illegal. You can't do that.
Hey, I said
No multi-caliber guns, sir.
they're not, no multi-caliber. You can't do
put
that?
a forward grip. That would count as a forward grip
Why can't I have one of those?
because it's a pistol.
Oh,
That's illegal.
no, for my rifle though.
Oh,
I want one like that.
well then it wouldn't recoil back.
Yeah, you're gonna have
You
to
have to
turn
make it mount on the rail of the gun and then go around.
Fuck, what do you want me to
around
do?
and
Picture?
around on the
Come
top.
on, make that shit mount right here.
And what it needs to do,
I want it
is
to be a
connect-
magnet.
It needs to connect both triggers so when you shoot, it shoots both of them at one time.
No, I don't want that.
That's better. That's like a double tap because they don't both. This pistol's slower, so it's like the pistol bullet gets there like a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, it's right as they fall. Go here to there. Boom. I don't want to go shoot. Who wants to buy me a range?
You already
Is
have
your
a
wife
range.
still not letting you shoot at your house?
I can. It's just not as cool as I want it to be. That's definitely fucking the Scotsman. I tell you what, I really like this one.
Wait till you get a real CZ.
Here, hang on a second. I'll go get you a real CZ. Hang on.
Shit, I got a couple first place with this one. Stock trigger, stock, no mag. Well, got some seconds and some thirds. This is a good shooter.
Get a shadow too.
No, it doesn't work for IDPA.
Yeah, it does. Works fine. Why wouldn't it?
It's too long, too heavy, actually.
Too heavy?
Yeah,
Oh, fuck that. Who's got time for that?
that's exactly right.
Shoot somewhere else.
Well, I got the best gun you can have for my other deal.
What, a Glock?
Yeah. A Glock, a bowl of Glocks.
That's worse than a bag of dicks. It's a bag of Glocks. Eat a bag of Glocks.
Eat a bag of Glocks.
That's like right up there with eat a bag of fucking High Points.
All right, you guys. Thanks for showing up in the external. Appreciate you guys as always. And Other than that, got some videos coming out, I'm sure. Something.
Real CZs. There you go.
There you go. There's a campy.
There's your real CZ. I got one more. Hang on. You all have all those little pussy CZs. Oh,
What do
here's
you?
another real CZ.
Old school.
That's nice.
And the best part about this one, watch. Forward set trigger. Set it forward. Now it's a 1.5 pound pull. You barely even have to touch it.
Giddy up. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. Not bad. Not bad for a Glock. No, that's a sweet rifle, Lefty.
Yeah.
Make me some test grip pins. I'll be your California spokesperson. And I tell you what, for guns like the Scar and like the Tavors and shit like that, people are paying like $55 for those dumb fucking things because there's only like 2 people that make them. Tell you what, it's a business right there. There's a lot of Tavors and X95s in this state. People don't want to register them. I promise you that.
Oh, are you talking about the gay grip thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, those. It is.
Yeah,
crazy.
they suck, but fuck, it's better than registering anything.
All you can do is just heat up an old freaking milk jug and fucking.
I should sell the kits, and you have to do it yourself. just sell little pieces of Kydex and rivets.
Exactly. 2 rivets and a fucking piece of Kydex.
Like this is a do-it-yourself kit. It'd piss everybody off.
You need a use your wife's curling or blow dryer.
Hair dryer.
2 rivets.
I use propane torch, but whatever.
A propane?
Propane, yeah. It's a combination of butane and propane. Propane.
Propane. I love it. Yeah, and then you got to sell the heat gun with it. There you go. That's where you make. I got an invention I'm working on that my wife said they already made, so I'm a little butthurt.
What is it?
The George Foreman grill.
No, it's called a tape measure. This cool ass. I can't tell you what it is live.
It's come up with a meter stick because they have yardsticks. Come up with a meter stick.
Yeah, exactly. All right. All you guys out there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to end the show. All right, here's where I screwed up last time. Do I hit stop broadcast or do I hit the phone?
The stop broadcast button.
I did that last time, and all of a sudden, everybody was gone. All right. So thanks again, everybody, for showing up. Talk to you guys later. And see you on the next one.
Bye, Scotsman.
Bye, Scotsman. I sent you a link, you jackalope. All right.